Here is your severe weather outlook for July 25, 2021 from Force 13 AU. Well, you're looking at the synoptic chart right now from the 25th of July, provided by the Bureau of Meteorology, and you can see the main feature, of course, is those two centres of low pressure down towards Antarctica at around 70 degrees south, and they will be impacting the southwest corners of Western Australia right up towards Geraldton and Esperance tomorrow, and then into Tuesday with some very severe conditions coming through. One of the strongest fronts we will see this year. These severe fronts will be bringing some of the worst conditions that Perth will see this year in 2021, with destructive winds likely and very heavy rainfall being the major threats. Here's the 6-hour rainfall forecast provided by the Bureau of Meteorology. You can see that conditions will start to deteriorate late Monday. You can see that little low pressure system that will rapidly intensify as it moves south and connect up with that significant front. That will make a crossing, a passage around the Perth Metro at around 4 to 6 p.m. And that's probably when the worst conditions will come through, with some very heavy rainfall likely, up to 20 to 30 millimetres from this front as well in the Perth Metro and around the hillier terrain in the Darling Range. And then, as you can see, Wednesday and Thursday won't be looking too much better. We might get a little bit of a break on Tuesday and Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday not looking too good at all, with the passage of another big front, probably not as severe, but will bring a lot more rainfall through Friday and then into Sunday. We could be seeing totals exceed 50 millimetres in the Perth Metro from these few days of rainfall. So it's going to be a very wet finish to July and possibly even a wet start to August if this continues. Here's a new feature, the visible satellite imagery for the southwestern corners. You can see just some freckled cloud moving in, and you can see that weak low pressure system right in the northwestern corner of your screen. That is going to intensify quite a lot over the next few hours as it races down towards Perth, and that will collide with the Perth Metro, making landfall as cyclones do, and that will combine with a very strong cold front, bringing together some very unpleasant conditions. So we do have a severe warning in effect for the lower west, the central west, the central wheat belt, the great southern, the southeast coastal, the south coastal and the southwest regions of Western Australia, and also parts of the Goldfields for destructive winds, heavy rainfall, abnormally high tides and damaging surf. Widespread damaging winds are likely to develop around in the southwestern corners of Bunbury to Bremer Bay from around 2 p.m, and that will reach the Perth Metro by around 5 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time on Monday, and that will extend it right up towards Lancelin down to Esperance from around 8 p.m. Heavy rainfall which may lead to flash flooding, will develop around the same time in the southwest and lower west districts, and particularly near the Darling Scarp from mid-afternoon on Monday. Moderate to heavy falls may occur elsewhere in the southwest and lower west districts on Monday afternoon and evening, with the potential for some small hail in the region. We've also got a flood watch that is now being issued for some of the catchments in the southwest, including the Swan River, which is already quite close to that minor flooding level, and it has been reached at Barrack Street Jetty only very briefly last week on Wednesday after some very heavy rainfall overnight, but we could be seeing that again, so there is a minor flooding risk for properties on the Swan River around the banks of it. Damaging surf conditions are also likely, which could cause significant beach erosion between Jurien Bay and Walpole on Monday. This front is expected to be windier than a typical front and likely produce a kind of weather that is only seen around twice a year in the southwest corners of WA, and locations that may be infected include Albany, Bunbury, Esperance, Geraldton, Katanning, Mandurah, Manjimup, Margaret River, Murridon, Moora, Mount Barker, Narrogin, Northam and Perth, so widespread regions including all of the Perth Metro. Here's a rainfall forecast, probably not as relevant at this time because damaging and even destructive winds in excess of 125 kilometres an hour are likely, but this will be accompanied by some very heavy rainfall which will fall in short, sharp bursts. Perth could be seeing up to 35 millimetres over the next 48 hours, Bickley 55 millimetres in the same time. Collie and Albany will be picking up the most, between 60 millimetres each. And that is also likely to cause some minor flash flooding, considering that is expected to fall in a very short amount of time. And areas right inland towards Ravensthorpe and Esperance could also see 15 millimetres of rain, with Carnarvon even picking up some rainfall as well. So this will be a very widespread and large weather system. Here's a Perth forecast. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday all bringing showers, but Monday and Tuesday of course will be the worst conditions, with up to 35mm falling on both days combined. Overnight lows will range between 10 and 12 degrees Celsius on all nights, and daytime maximum between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius on all days. So you'll definitely be needing the umbrella and the raincoat, because the wind chill factor will make conditions feel a lot colder than what they actually are. Collie could be picking up quite a lot more rain, and hence cooler nights on Tuesday and Wednesday, going down to just 6 degrees Celsius, but will be slightly milder on Monday tonight with 10 degrees Celsius minima expected, and daytime temperatures will range from a chilly 14 degrees Celsius to a high of 18 degrees Celsius. Albany likewise, stormy conditions on Monday and into Tuesday, with thunder showers possible with small hail. Daytime maximum around that 17 degrees Celsius mark, except on Tuesday it'll be very cold at 15 degrees Celsius, and overnight lows around that 9 to 12 degrees Celsius, with showers persisting into Wednesday and Thursday. Current observations at Secret Harbour in just south of the Perth Metro, 16.2 degrees Celsius, humidity of 76%, winds of 33 kilometres an hour from the west-northwest, gusting right now to 44 kilometres an hour. The wind chill is 12.6, visibility is unlimited, and the pressure is 1,017.7 millibars, and falling stormy conditions are expected over the next 24 to 48 hours with the passage of this front. And that basically does it for the severe weather outlook for the southwestern corners of Western Australia. If you did enjoy the video, show support by leaving a like, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to this channel and the other channel. Also, if you'd like to help produce these updates, make sure to join the Force 13 Discord server. There's a link in the description for that information. That's all for me, and I'll catch you all in the next storm. Goodbye.